Last chance, Triple H, and I officially hate you, you bald fraud! People, I knew it's gonna happen. I had zero expectations, yet I'm still disappointed. It's not the fact that Gunther won, it's the fact that LA Knight lost, and he tapped out. I was watching the match thinking, oh, they're gonna do something silly, like somebody interfering and LA Knight loses because of it. Nah, they actually did something worse. I hate these people with passion, these fuck. So now it's official, Gunther versus John Cena. Now welcome back to another SmackDown review. In all seriousness, people, yeah, we knew it's going to happen. We expected Gunther to win. It's not that big of a deal. Obviously, I'm not mad about the fact that it's Gunther facing John Cena. It's pretty exciting. I just always feel like, you know, LA Knight always comes so close yet never reaches the next level. And sometimes we have our favorites, right, like Daniel Bryan or somebody, but we know there are disadvantages, so we're like, okay, if he doesn't get pushed, even though I'm going to be angry, at least I'll get it. I'll see why WWE don't see something in that guy. Look at LA Knight, microphone skills, decent in the ring, great look. What's not to like? Why is he not in a bigger position? You know what I mean? Obviously, we're wrestling fans, we're going to exaggerate, but, you know, I was watching the match, still kinda thinking, believing, expecting that WWE might do something out of the ordinary, and of course they didn't. The show kicks off with Drew McIntyre arriving to the arena. He's arguing that he shouldn't be suspended because he won at War Games. Aldis says he's still suspended and must leave the building. Drew McIntyre backs off, says he's leaving for the security, not for Aldis, but Cody attacks Drew McIntyre in the car until security pulls him out. Okay, so we're gonna talk about that, but it seems like Drew McIntyre versus Cody Rhodes is still happening. War Games wasn't enough. Is that a good thing? It depends. Cody comes out and he demands Aldis to reinstate Drew McIntyre. He calls Drew McIntyre WWE's resident cockroach. The fight shouldn't happen in parking lots or houses. It needs to happen in a WWE ring. Drew hasn't beaten me, but I might be the only man who could break him. So it seems like this match is most likely going to happen at Saturday night's main event, people. Now, it's pretty exciting because it raises a question. Like, right now, this is going to be the main event, I believe, since John Cena is opening the premium live event, which is something I don't necessarily agree with, but whatever. This is gonna be the main event, I believe. How many times can Drew McIntyre lose? He's winning the championship, right? You're not gonna tell me he's going to lose again against Cody Rhodes. It's not gonna happen. Drew McIntyre is winning the championship. That is my prediction. You can't have another match and Drew McIntyre loses again. They're telling the same story. People are gonna enter a new era without corporate Cody. Scottish Warrior with the WWE Championship. Everybody in the crowd must be wearing skirts now. No hypocrites allowed. I'm ready for that era, people. I'm ready for Drew McIntyre to take that WWE Championship. Terror Twins are coming next week in a mixed tag team match against Zelina and Aleister Black. I don't know if it's because I missed a couple of SmackDowns, but I sometimes wonder, oh, this rivalry is still going on. I completely forgot, and somehow Rhea Ripley is involved. How? How did I miss this shit? I guess it's pretty nice. Rhea Ripley on SmackDown, huge pop. I just kinda wish the, you know, brand split rules were a bit more strict at this point. And when are we getting the draft? We got Ilya versus Carmelo for the United States Championship. So this was good, man. This was good. Unfortunately, I wish it was a little bit longer. Where did I hear that before? So obviously, absolutely love this match. Some fast-paced action, but Ciampa interferes and I guess helps Ilya to retain the championship, which is not necessarily something Ilya appreciates because he's a fighting champion from Russia. He fights like a true man, not like these Americans. These Americans are big puss Americanos. What I'm trying to tell you is that he wants to be a fighting champion, but he's done with this shit and he's giving him the championship match. Next week, it's Ciampa versus Ilya, which is gonna be a good match. Keep this in mind, we're going to see a spot where Ilya is gonna fly, perhaps with his headbutt, and we're going to see knee to the face from Ciampa. It seems like I've already seen this match lately and I didn't. But it's gonna happen. This forehead can see future. Oh yes, and the future ain't bright. Oh my god. Oh no, people. TKO. You thought the ticket prices were bad, now you gotta pay in blood. Literally. You go to the WWE event, they're taking blood from you. Again, appreciate these open challenges every week. It's a good match. What else can you ask for? This is literally what United States Championship was made for. You know, it seems like, and it always, this is the type of shit that always makes the United States Championship look prestigious. Then we got Kyrie versus Alexa, which was an okay match. Sister Abigail finish was kinda nice. Alexa Bliss wins the match, and they got attacked by Nia Jax and Lash Legend. Still thinking about that pop she got at Survivor Series. Ruthless. Absolutely ruthless. As Roman Reigns used to say, no pop. I guess Nia can be in that position where she's making somebody else look good just by association. And again, when you think about it, objectively, I don't think the WWE Women's Tag Team division was ever better in the WWE. Like, we have so many tag teams, so many former main eventers in tag teams. They're actually legitimately trying. Cody says next week at Saturday Night's main event, whoever wins tonight at NXT Deadline will wrestle him at Saturday Night's main event. Cody tells them good luck and walks away. I am an idioto. So yes, Cody is wrestling either Obafemi or Ricky Saints at Saturday Night's main event and not Drew McIntyre. I apologize. My apologies. I completely forgot until I read that in my notes. Whatever the case may be, Drew versus Cody is still happening, so sooner rather than later we're going to see that WWE Championship match, but now it's going to be Cody versus Oba or Saints, which is actually pretty exciting. That's pretty exciting. I could be wrong. I think Obafemi is like around my age, which is like, it's hard to believe. It's hard to, yes, 27 years old. I'm 26. So, oh my god. That is a one big boy. It looks like when he sneezes, 60 TheGreatOnes just come out. You know, and we're the same age pretty much. We got Fire versus Jade. So during the match, Julia attacks Chelsea. So this rivalry is happening. And of course, Jade beats Fire. Even though Alba Fire actually did get some offense, which was kind of surprising to me. But so far, basically, this championship title reign is Jade beating these lower mid-carders, jobbers, basically, like, squashing them. Which I never liked, to be honest. Like, she's already established. What does that mean? But whatever, I can't wait to actually see some kind of a story develop. We see Solo and MFT. Solo says he warned everyone about ending Sami Zayn problem, and they did. Now they can turn their attention to the Wyatt Six. They've been watching Uncle Howdy just as much. Solo declares this is his ring, his show, and his family tree. Says Howdy's family has something that belongs to his family, the tag team titles. Promises if they hurt his family will hurt Howdy right back. We did get some cool lines by Solo. He said, I'm gonna prove you don't deserve the name Wyatt. That was a good line. That was a good line. He also said, all you gotta do is believe. I kinda like the fact that WWE are not pretending like it never happened, because back in the day, you change a gimmick and none of it happened. Bo Dallas, no, we don't remember when he used to say believe and motivate everybody. Run around in circles. No, we don't necessarily. Yeah, we don't remember that. This is a different gimmick, different character. So I like that they're actually referencing shit like this. But then we finally got the fight between the Wyatt Six and MFTs, which was actually pretty good. Miz complains about how he's not being booked for Saturday Night's main event. Bayley is. Against who? I have no idea. But people... Then it was time to find out who's facing Jonathan Anthony Felix Cena Jr. LA Knight versus Gunther. I did enjoy the match. Obviously, people were rooting for LA Knight, and I was rooting for LA Knight too. I like Gunther, but, while watching this match, I realized, oh yeah, I do want LA Knight to win this one because it's unpredictable, it's unusual, and it hurts nobody. What's the difference? You know, it's not like one guy is 20 years old, another guy is like 60. Not that big of a difference, except WWE would give something to the fans, because at this point they kinda need to. So the match was enjoyable. We got some near falls where it really seemed like LA Knight is winning this match. Now, I didn't even know this, but apparently Gunther never lost in a singles non-title match. So once the commentary mentioned that, which was at the beginning of the match or during the entrances, I was like, oh, okay. Well, you just made it even more obvious then. Still, I'm gonna hold on to my testicles and be like, let's go LA Knight. let's go, I'm squeezing hard, I'm expecting hard, I'm coming hard. But of course, in the final moments, LNI taps out to Gunther, which is also the worst way to lose, isn't it? Actually tapping out. I give up is what it means. When you're getting pinned, you're unconscious. It's not even your fault at this point. You know, I would kick out if I could. When you're tapping out, you're basically saying, I give up. Here's my push, Triple H. Bury me, puppy. Bury me. Piss on my grave. Shit on my grave. Bury me, Triple H. Bury me. Ooh, the dirt feels warm on my buried body. That was SmackDown for you. And like I've said, I don't necessarily mind Gunther versus Cena. It's cool. I said I'm not gonna complain. It's just that, you know, you always expect something different. And the fact that he gave up, he tapped out, like, why? What was the point of that? What was that literally just to mock the fans, the marks, us? You know? Was it to mock us, the nerds? I'm giving you a permission to pluck your pubes over this shit, man. The problem is that it's just so boring. Everybody knew this is gonna happen. Why don't you do something different? What's the point? Fuck this company. Thank you for watching The Great One. Peace, love, and hugs. It's been a pleasure.